got, Non?
So we got some rear shocks, RWD. I'm not sure if these are our final ones yet. It doesn't look like it. So we're just going to use these kind of for now.
We're going to have a 2-inch spacer after.
Yep. These are like, what, 14s right now?
Yeah.
So these are interesting, though, too, because the reservoir's at the bottom, right? So they're mounted like this, not like this, right?
Correct, yeah. Pretty cool stuff.
And then we got some +2 black fork tubes.
Yep. From RWD.
RWD. We'll see if that works. We might have to go up a little bit. Let me get a knife. This is our internals. There you go. Okay. Alright, so hopefully he gives us a tool for this. Negative. Alright. We'll have to figure that out with him.
Let me see the top.
Wipe it down real quick and then we've got some more shit.
Gotta clean this thing up real quick. This is our blank canvas right here. So Non's been doing this for a long time, and my man's got goodie bags for days.
Well, I mean, there's a whole bike, so we know what bolts we need for certain things.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. When you're building something, you always got that bolt you didn't need a year ago. We need it now.
And I keep all the bolts together when people come in to do all the ARPs,
yeah,
or the chrome bolts or whatever. So I keep all their old bolts and I keep them together.
Yes, sir.
It was planned. Alright, so you're going to take this guy right here, right? You're going to fit it through. So... Right here. So now what we can do is we can put the triple trees on. We can put the hog halters axle lock on.
Okay.
And we're just gonna go ahead and get ready to put the front wheel on, back wheel on. So
We'll have a roller today, huh?
if I can swallow it.
Looks simple enough.
Alright, so there you go. Enough. So we're going to get that on there, put the rear wheel on it, and we can do the rear shock. You know, the bike's okay to stay on the lift for like, until you guys get back, right? Because most likely I'll put the rear wheel and we'll put the stand on the front and just raise the front up.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Bam. Alright.
So we got the wheel up for mocking purposes. Just a wheel and tire on a skeleton frame looks game changer.
Right?
The wheel is sick. Slide Fox wheels. These things are bad. And then the hog halters locking rear axle for a stock swing arm. Really cool. O-ring for the washer. Ow.
Just like that, huh?
Yeah.
That's just fucked up.
So sometimes when these frames sit for a long time, you get some rust buildup in there. Just gotta chase that thread real quick. Big difference, huh? Like half an inch, huh?
But, so, we could run these upside down, though, to clear, right?
I think once we have that spacer, though, it's not going to matter on the shock.
Oh, yeah.
So what do we got with this frame?
The frame is a 2022 Road Glide Special. I bought it for a good price for a frame, motor, transmission, clean title. Yeah, just scrapping together the rest of the parts to get it all together. We didn't really see a stance on getting a whole complete bike because we're replacing so much stuff, right?
Yeah.
So the main thing was frame, motor, transmission, wire harness. Everything else we're pretty much swapping. So.
And the harness was what? What year? And
the harness is a 2020 because that's a harness I already had.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we are using a 2020 harness, and for that reason, I got to use a older transmission case for the speed sensor.
Okay.
You know, but other than that, everything else is.
Because the 22s don't have that, or?
The 22s, the speed sensor reads off the ABS bearing.
Oh.
The ABS sensor.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this reads off the transmission, which
right.
is easier for the harness that you have, which is a 2020.
Right. So even on the 2020, like the newer bikes, they'll still have this section right here. I'll still have the dimple. It's just not drilled through and it's not tapped for the speed sensor.
Gotcha.
I've seen other people drill it through and add the speed sensor right there, but I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
So
there is a method to the madness.
Yeah. But the bike is dirty right now because we're really just mocking it up.
Yeah, we just want to see some parts on this thing.
Yeah. You know,
So this is the 2020 harness, right?
Yep.
And that includes everything. ECU, BCM, ABS is probably on there too.
Yeah, all the ABS stuff is still on there, but we're not going to use it.
Yeah, we're going to take that off. Looks like a mess right now, but it'll all settle into place.
It'll all come together.
And just like that, the harness is almost all the way on. Not really, but you get the point.
So what we got going on now, Eddie?
So we have these hoppy bags, specifically designed for BRL. And right now we're just mocking it up.
And the stock location?
Yeah, stock location. We just mocked up the rear fender. We just want to get a look of what we're doing. But eventually we are going to probably drill some holes probably a lot further down. So we can elevate these bags from here to about here.
Let me get a side angle of that.
Yeah. So this is stock level right here.
Which looks pretty low, kind of funky.
That looks like a motorcycle running down the street. That's not where we're at.
And completely blocking off the shocks.
Here.
So some people say we're gonna raise them up for lean angle, but we're actually raising them up to show off these RWDs.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure. Lean angle is secondary.
Yeah, lean angle is secondary. Showing off the RWDs first.
But for now, I'm just gonna kind of put these on here, so we can get a little quick look. Yeah.
They do look good though.
It's taking shape for sure.
Taking shape. So once they're raised up and we got the shock showing, we have the rear caliper hanging, you know, looks good.
Hey guys, we got some exciting news. We did start working on the bike. We'll get into that in a second, but the exciting news for now is that we officially can say that we have RWD as the suspension sponsor for this build. And we also had a conversation with Burn Stainless. They came to the shop and spoke with us. They want to be a part of this journey. They're going to provide us with the materials that we need to make our pipe for this bike, which is pretty cool. Yep. And actually, we're going to do a lot of content with it. Non's going to fabricate it. We're going to design it in-house because we need to build it a specific way so it'd just be easiest for them to give us the parts, the stainless steel parts, and we'll build it and fabricate it here. But yeah, we're pretty stoked on that. Thank you, Burns. Thank you, RWD.
Thank you.
Still, open for some more sponsors and looking forward to speaking to some here shortly as well.
So let's not forget, we also have New Pepta. This is our leading sponsor for this season. And to go on the bike, you've seen we started out with just a frame. So we started out with just a frame and then we started accumulating some of the parts that we felt that we needed. Obviously, we forgot some things. So where we've gotten to so far is we got the frame, we have a transmission case mounted up.
We have the swing arm mounted up. We have the RWD rear shocks mounted up, the hog halters axle lock with the axle spools mounted, and we just have the bag mocked up. What we still need to do is get the motor in the bike. That way we can start doing all the fitment and mocking up for the burn stainless pipe. And also we need to modify our swing arm. That way we can go a little bit taller on the shocks.
Yeah. We're waiting on a spacer also for when we do that from RWD.
Yep. As far as the front end goes, I do not have a front end there yet because we do have triple trees, but I did not go get bearings. So I need to go get the bearings for the triple trees and also the stem. And I also did not have the right tool for the RWD cartridges. So instead of me building them, we're gonna go ahead and take it down to RWD and let them show us how to do it correctly.
Yep.
Stay tuned for the next episode, but by then we should have the motor in, front end on, and more of a roller, you know?
Yeah, a more formal roller is
formal.
The goal for next time. We ran into a couple things like he was saying, need neck bearings, the stem, just those small things that we didn't have, but that'll basically give us a full roller once we have them.
And if you guys got any pointers, any tips or tricks that you guys are also doing yourself, let us know.
Yeah.
You know?
Comment.
We're going to show you guys how we're doing things, but we also want to know how you guys are doing things.
Yeah. Comment. Let's get our YouTube active. We do want to answer questions or talk about it in the comment section, so chime in, guys. Thank you.
Yep.
All right, so we also wanted to talk about the track day. March 18th, Chuckwalla, Racer's Edge track day. So sign up for that. Come prepared. Basically, come to that track day like you're going there on a track day for yourself. We will be there. We will be watching whoever wants to do this. We'll be talking with you guys, and we'll be on that day looking for who, maybe 5, depending on how many people show up. We'll go on to the next round where we'll have a formal track day with you guys on this bike, and we'll be ready to go. But the first track day, March 18th, you guys are showing up like you're doing your own track day, but we'll be there watching and seeing, you know, who would be a good fit for this
We're the
program.
scouts. It's like high school sports or something. We're scouting, but on this occasion, we know for sure that we're picking 5 people.
Yeah. And I think from my knowledge, there's already 3 or 4 people that are already signed up for that track day and are going to be there. So get ready, get yourselves ready, take your own bike. We'll be there. We'll see you there. Thanks.